Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Now, here is Morris. No good from Zubac. Bridges outside. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot is long. On offense, here are the Clippers. Outside, George. Jackson from long range. That shot off. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. Paul with the ball. Johnson kicks to Paul. Over Jackson. And it's Paul missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Leonard, no luck. Booker against George. Here's Johnson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Johnson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Suns. Paul against Jackson. Outside, George passes it to Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So it's Phoenix now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Paul, just 5 to shoot, and the shot is good.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Ball's knocked loose, and Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Up the floor, here's Booker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's George. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Morris, no good.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
There's Jackson with the 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And George hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball finds Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Leonard. Outside for George. Morris looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, George with it. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Count that bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nobody near George. George missing again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Another one falls for Phoenix.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Check out the stats for Jackson. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 17 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now, here is Morris. His last outing, 16 points for him. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Paul. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Paul missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 12. Here's Ayton. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ayton's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Ayton's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Outside Leonard. To end the drought. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Bridges got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Now you look at Kennard, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And of course, Cameron Johnson, another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Leonard inside, defended by Booker. Leonard kicks to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Suns leading by 11. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch checked in for Johnson. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Craig. Back to Payne. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here is Wall. And here's Covington from the arc. Goes back up. And Coffey gets it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And here's Phoenix. They lead by 11. Here's Payne. He had 15 points last outing. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Wall passes to Coffey. Back to Wall. Powell, that's good. Powell's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Booker the pass to Craig. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I love the urgency right there, not letting the contact slow him down. John Wall with the finish.
Pass to Payne. Back to Booker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Wall passes to Coffey. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Coffey's got his second basket of the night.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Pass to Payne. Here's Sharch. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 10.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
All with it, working on Payne. Now Powell. He had 15 points last outing. Dishes it to Covington. High, arcing shot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker against Powell. Releases. Kept alive. Second chance shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
First one falls for him. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in, and Lee's subbed in for Booker.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Powell. Passes it to Covington. The three. Payne grabs the board.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Lee against Wall. Back to Craig. Ayton inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 12. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Suns leading by 14. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Landale. No good. Shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
First personal foul.
2 shots.
First team foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Amir Coffey to the line, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Payne. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 14.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Coming onto the court, it's your Clippers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Suns leading by 14. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wall in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Landale's got his first basket of the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Powell the pass to Morris. Fades. And it's Shamet with the rebound. He dishes it to Paul. And there's the pass to Bridges. Now, here's Shamet. Kicks it to Paul. Launches a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Leonard looking around. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And the Suns also making a change. Saric is checked in. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Suns leading by 17. Paul passes to Bridges. Saric outside. Bridges outside. Out to Saric. The tray. And they'll get another chance. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
That's good from Johnson.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And both free throws good for Johnson. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Paul finds Saric over Morris, and it's Saric that time on the assist by Paul.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Paul against Wall. Pass to Kennard. And here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. They throw good, Paul George. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wall passes to Morris. Here's Kennard from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Paul finds Bridges. Saric with it. Over Morris. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Clippers trail by 17. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Saric trying to break free and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
And we
foul.
talk about the playmaking
Third team
ability
foul.
of CP3. Third
Shooting
all-time
for
in
Phoenix,
career assists,
Chris Paul.
second all-time in career assist
Shooting
percentage,
2.
and he looks far from done.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Jackson. Leonard against Saric. Fader on the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Dario Saric. Kennard the pass to George. Back to Kennard. Passes to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Over Ayton. No good from Zubac. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Paul against Jackson. High post, Zubac. Back to Jackson to stop the run. Leonard trying to break free. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's a tough make from Reggie Jackson. Love the energy he brings to this group. What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring, and yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Now, here's Bridges, and there's a whistle. Goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix. Leonard against Saric. The pass to Mann. Shoots over Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Third team foul.
Doors with an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And he makes both free throws. Suns leading by 17. Inside, here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Jackson finds Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Saric against Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Man passes to Jackson. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that one drops for him. Zubac has got 8 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Ayton. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. Here's Zubac. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And here are the Suns now. 22 is their biggest lead. Booker the pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Here's Man. The Clippers rebound. Leonard. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the Suns call time. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Man. And it's Powell in for Luke Kennard. And for the Suns, Landale's checked in. And it's Torrey Craig in for Dario Saric. Now here's Payne. To the paint. Pass to Landale. And that one goes long. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Coffey. They get it back. Zubac. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
Zubac at the line for 1.
One shot.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Lee outside. Payne finds Booker. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Coffey, covered by Lee. There's Jackson with the 3. Craig pulls it in. Suns leading by 15. Lee passes to Landale. Good work there as it goes. Landale's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac kicks to Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution.
Shamet's checked in.
Landry Shamet.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Payne. Passes it to Landale. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
On the wing, Jackson. Payne covering. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Here's Shamet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 15
Phoenix
foul.
shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Landry Shamet at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And so he hits both. And the Clippers have possession. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. And the pass to Coffey. Can they get it? Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got 6.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Payne no good on that one. Left side, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
And George drops them both. And so it's Phoenix in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
We haven't made shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.